Hi guys and welcome back. So it's getting nice and cold outside, so today we're going to make a fun, warm and toasty project. So today we're going to make a little marshmallow snowman who's taking a dip in a cup of hot cocoa. This is a really simple and beginner friendly project. Before we get started, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to make sure you get notified every time I post a video. So let's get started. So here are all the supplies you need to make your project. So I'm going to be using Himalaya Super Soft. This is a medium worsted weight yarn, very similar to Red Heart Super Saver. So you'll need one color, any color of your choice to make the cup. You're going to need some white yarn for your little marshmallow snowman. Now I'm also using sport weight yarn. These are some scraps that I have in brown and black. If you're using yarn of the same weight, then you're just going to need one crochet hook. But because I'm using yarn of two different weights, I'm going to need two hooks. So for my thicker yarn, I'm going in with a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. Although this usually uses a much bigger hook, when you're doing amigurumi projects, it's always good to size down a little bit. That leaves smaller holes. For the thinner yarn, I'm going to go in with a 2.5 millimeter crochet hook. I also have some stuffing. I have a yarn needle. I have a pair of scissors. I have some safety eyes along with the backing. I have a pipe cleaner. Now you can use anything. If you don't have a pipe cleaner, even if you have little pieces of stick, you can use that too. I just prefer pipe cleaners because they're very bendy and they're very easy to turn into different shapes. And you're going to need a little stitch marker. Also, you're going to need the tiniest scrap of orange yarn just to make a small nose. So now to get started, we're going to be using the hot pink yarn along with the 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. So this is a medium worsted weight, so a bigger hook for that. To start, we're going to make a magic ring. So hold the yarn in two fingers like this, wrap it around to create an X at the back of your fingers. Insert your crochet hook into the bottom, pick up the top and twist, and then just pull up a loop. You have a magic ring ready. Into this magic ring, we're going to place 10 single crochets. Insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 1, 2, 3, and go on until you have 10. So now once you're done with your 10 stitches, just tuck the tail end to close up your magic ring. And then in order to keep track of the rows, we're just going to put our stitch marker on that 10th stitch. As you go on, you're just going to keep moving your stitch marker to the last stitch of each row. Now for the next row, you're going to place an increase all the way around or 2 single crochets in each stitch. So into that first one, we're going to go in with 1 and 2. Into the next one again 1 and 2. Into the one after that 1 and 2, and you're going to do this all the way around until you have 20 stitches for this row. Now for the next row, you're going to place 1 single crochet in the first stitch. Into the one after that, you're going to place 1 and 2. Again into the next one 1. Into the one after that 1 and 2, and you're going to do this all the way around until you have 30 stitches for this row. Now for the next 3 rows, you're just going to place 1 single crochet all the way around for 30 stitches per row. So now for the next row, again you're going to do 1 single crochet in the first stitch, followed by an increase in the next one, again 1 single crochet, and then an increase, and you're going to do this all the way around until you have 45 stitches for this row. Now for the next 13 rows, you're just going to place 1 single crochet all the way around for 45 stitches per row. So now once you're done, you should have a little cup that looks like this. Now you're going to slip stitch into that next stitch to close your work up. Leave a tail for sewing on. Snip it off and pull it through, and this is what it looks like. So now we're going to start working on the hot chocolate. So as I said, I'm using a thinner yarn for this simply because I don't have the right shade in a thicker yarn. So if you've got that, go ahead with the same hook. I'm actually going to go down a hook size, and I'm going to be using a 2.5 millimeter crochet hook for this. So now if you see, we have the last row that we did right here. We're going to go into the row below that. So that's the row which is here. We're going to insert our crochet hook into any of the stitches of that row. So if you see, you'll be able to see a stitch here. You're going to insert your crochet hook into that stitch. You're going to put your brown yarn through it and chain one, and then you're just going to place one single crochet all the way around each of those stitches. So go ahead and place one single crochet all the way around and meet me back here again. So now for the next two rows, you're just going to place one single crochet all the way around. Now before you go on to the next row, make sure that you add some stuffing. Now for the next row, you're going to place one single crochet on the first stitch. So I've got one single crochet right here. Into the stitch after that, we're going to do a decrease. So you're going to insert your hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop, insert your hook into the stitch after that, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all three. You can do an invisible decrease if you want. It's not really necessary in this project. So one single crochet and then a decrease again. For the next stitch, again one single crochet and a decrease. So insert into the next, pull up a loop, into the next, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all three, and do that all the way around. Now you're going to do two more rows of just one single crochet all the way around. Now once you're done, you're just going to keep decreasing all the way around. So you're going to go into each stitch and keep placing a decrease until you've closed the top up. So just go ahead and keep placing decreases. So while you're reaching the end, just remember to add a little more stuffing and complete this part. Once you're done decreasing, just snip your yarn off, pull it through, and then you can just use a yarn needle to tuck this inside. Also just press your work down to shape it a little bit. So now let's go ahead and add a handle. So we're going to skip this first row, go into that second row and just attach the yarn and then chain 17. Now once you're done chaining 17, we're going to attach it to the bottom of the cup. So see how long it is. You can attach it pretty much anywhere you want and just place a slip stitch to attach. Chain one, turn your work around, and now you're just going to place a slip stitch all the way until you reach the top. So insert your crochet hook into each of the stitches and just pull the yarn through. Now once you reach the top, we're going to do that one more time. So chain one, turn, and then slip stitch all the way until the bottom, and then once you reach the bottom, you can just fasten off. So if you want a slightly bigger lip around your cup, another thing you can do is just reattach your yarn and then go all the way around and just place one single crochet. That just gives it a look like it has a slightly bigger lip. Once you're done with your cup, this is what it should look like. Now let's start working on the marshmallow snowman. So now let's start working on the snowman. So the first thing we're going to do is take our white yarn and then create a magic ring, and into that magic ring we're going to place 6 single crochets. So again, to place a single crochet, insert your crochet hook, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2. Now you're just going to tug on your magic ring to close it up, and for row number 2 you're going to place an increase all the way around for 12 stitches for this row. Now for the next row we're going to place one single crochet in the first stitch, an increase in the next one, and you're going to do this all the way around, one single crochet followed by an increase 6 times all the way around for 18 stitches for this row. Now for the next row we're going to work in the back loops only. So if you see, each of the stitches has a V like this, and we're just going to go into that back loop. So split the V, go just into the back loop and place one single crochet all the way around for 18 stitches. So just to show you again, here's the V right here. We're just going to go into the one which is facing away from us. Now for the next 6 rows you're just going to place one single crochet all the way around, both in the front and the back loop, the normal way that you've been doing it so far, for 18 stitches per row. So now once you're done, you can go ahead and attach the safety eyes. So I'm just gonna place it about 3 rows in to the head right here, and leave about 2 stitches in between, and then place the other one. Once you're happy with the placement, you can put the backing. Once you're happy with the eyes, you can go ahead and add some stuffing as well. Now for the next row, again you're going to go into the back loops only. In the first stitch, place one single crochet. In the second stitch, you're going to go ahead and place a decrease. Again, first stitch one single crochet, second stitch decrease, and you're going to do this all the way around. Now for the last row you're just going to decrease all the way around, and then you can close this up. Once you're done, leave a long tail for sewing on, and this is what it should look like. So now let's start working on a tiny little carrot nose. So I'm going in with some thin orange yarn, and I've switched back to the 2.5 millimeter crochet hook. So I'm going to start with a chain of 5, and then for the second row I'm going to skip the first stitch, go into that second stitch and place one single crochet till the end. That gives me 4 single crochets for this row. Chain 1, turn, and now I'm going to do a decrease in the first 2 stitches and a decrease in the last 2 stitches. I'm going to chain 1, turn, and then place a final decrease on these 2 stitches. So now once you're done, you have a little triangle that looks like this. Let's just go ahead, fold this in half, and then we're gonna just slip stitch around. So slip stitch into this and into the second, so it doesn't look flat, it gives it a little bit of a 3D effect, and slip stitch 3 times. So you have a smaller triangle now, and that fits perfectly on his little face. So now I've threaded up the little nose. We're gonna go into the center between the eyes and just place it the way we want, and then just do a simple stitch around to attach it in place. Once you've attached the little nose, this is what it looks like. Now you can take some black yarn and just embroider on a little smile. So now you can go ahead and create a body. You're going to start with a magic ring of 6, increase to 12, one single crochet followed by an increase to 18, one back loop single crochet all the way around for 18, and then 4 more rows of just 18 stitches per row. So you will have half of the head that we created. So for the head we did the decreases as well. Here we're not going to do the decreases, and we're just going to stop right here. So now you can just thread the head on and we're first going to attach it to the body. So I'm just going to go right in the center of the body, place the head on, and then just do a stitch around to attach the two together. So now once you're done, you can just attach your little marshmallow snowman onto the base, and while you're towards the end, just make sure that you remember to add some stuffing. So I'm just gonna pull the snowman up and do a simple stitch across. When I'm at the end, I'm just going to add my stuffing to the bottom. So the last thing you're going to do is cut off some pipe cleaners. I've used brown pipe cleaners, and I've just attached it with a spot of glue on either side, and then you can position your snowman however you want. I really hope you enjoyed this project. You can always attach a little hanging on top and then make this into a tree decoration, or you can just keep this around the house. It's extremely cute and so fun to play with. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like the video, share it with all your friends, and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye bye.